Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Pardon me. Welcome to our Heavenly Parent, Holy Community Oceania Hoon Dok Hae with Mrs. Rowalyn Kaforau this morning. Let's begin with about our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Kyombe. Paro. And let's recite the family pledge both in Korean and in English. Reverend Yutaka will read in Korean.
Okay.
Thank you.
가정맨세 6. 전일국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 전을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Our family, the honor of Chonilguk, pledges to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the heavenly parent and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on true love. Could I ask Iris to offer the prayer?
Please join me in prayer. Our beloved Heavenly Parent, true parents of heaven and earth and humankind, we are very grateful, especially for having the chance to participate with our true mother. Yesterday was a 3 holidays. Our true parents is the 2nd anniversary of the Cosmic Holy Wedding, the 55th Heavenly Parents Day and 63rd True Parents Day. We're grateful to see our true mother still standing, overflowing with love and heart, Heavenly Parents. We are grateful to live with her as long as she is alive. She is always determined to give the blessing to everyone and still encourage us, Heavenly Parents, to continue fulfilling our responsibility, and as more and more couples are becoming blessed families, Heavenly Parent, we pray that can stand with our true mother, fulfilling our responsibilities to build, fulfill your wish to build Chulilguk, Heavenly Parent. We are concerned about our true mother's health, Heavenly Parent. You can see her not so strong enough, Heavenly Parents, to walk. We pray that we can be the hands and feet of our true mothers in our own mission field, and invite your divine presence to be with us in our Hoon Dok Hae today. We pray that we can spend this day with the gratitude, heart of longing to our two parents, and determination to bring victory to Heavenly Parents. We'd like to offer this in our name, Balamin Iris, the Central Family, Aju.
Aju. Thank you very much, Iris. Beautiful prayer. And now I'd like to welcome Roa to share her testimony.
Good morning, Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Good morning, Reverend Yutaka, Uncle Greg, Reverend John, Uncle John, all aunties and uncle. Yeah, good morning. Yes, thank you for this opportunity to be able to share my testimony. So I called it just this part, Heavenly Parent and True Parents, Love, Life, and Ideals in My Life. So I'll be just showing a little part of my life since I think the time is not enough. So Auntie, please let me know if I'm over time. Okay, let's proceed.
Don't worry, Roa.
Okay, yeah, I would like to greet everyone from yesterday. Happy 62nd Cosmic Holy Wedding Anniversary of True Parents of Heaven, Earth, and Humankind, 55th Heavenly Parents Day, and 63rd True Parents Day. Yeah. In short, happy holidays, everyone. I'm nervous. Okay. So this was my yeah. As seeing the video yesterday with your mother brought me back in time, like in 2005 when I received the blessing. Yeah, with my husband, yeah, Robert Kaforau from the Solomon Island. And yeah, it's really amazing that every year or every holy day there are some couples being blessed. So I can truly grateful to Heavenly Parent and True Parents. We can truly know that True Parents are really bringing every one of us, all of us, back to Heavenly Parent through the blessing. And this is our wedding in the Philippines in 2017. Yeah, just want to show a little bit of photo because I just told you I remembered many things yesterday. So this also the photo of our church wedding. This is basically my family, my cousin, brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, my mom's friends, and yeah, ninongs and ninangs we call it in Philippines. So this is during our wedding. Yeah, purposely we really make this kind of wedding. Yeah, it's for our tribe because never was a time that my tribe was gathered, and also to set an example to my cousin brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, because as we know nowadays, people just have relationship, make family without without even God's blessing or without even their own parents' blessing. So just wanna do like this, celebrate together with my family. This also Robert and I. This is actually my spiritual daughter, my cousin sister, and this my spiritual son, Harry. He's from the Solomon Islands. I was able to witness to him in the Philippines. He was studying there during our ALT time. These are the one time Reverend Yutaka asked, do you have some father's words or true parents' word that you like? Because during our ALT time under Reverend Yutaka Yamada, whenever we go out for fundraising, we always bring the way of God's will, and we bring with us words, and that becomes our inspiration for the day. So these are just some of the words that I always remember, but there are many of them. So of course, living for the sake of others, one, and it's always heavenly parents and true parents. And the second one is, this one I told during a Sunday service, there's no better asset than a fighting spirit. Like, you can be smart, beautiful, intelligent, whatever, but without a fighting spirit, without that kind of spirit that you wanna, how to say, I cannot explain it well, but it's like every day we need to fight this battle, and it's do or die, something like that. But anyway, this is my inspiration. Very self-explanatory, that's why. So God gives happiness to those who can give it to others. Yeah, I believe in this. Also, this one, anyone can keep going in an easy situation, but do you have a philosophy which can enable you to meet the worst hardship? So all of us, like, just same face, everything okay. But then if anything happened, do you have that kind of thing? Do you believe in something that will still help you keep going on, even how difficult the situation is, something like this? Yeah, so yeah, whatever. And heaven allow us to experience unspeakable hardship so that we may realize deeply that the way of restoration is impossibly difficult, and so that we may not repeat the fall again. So I also think about this. Okay, this is why this restoration itself is really not easy. Just to be able to understand, like, later on, I will show more what a word related to these words, to this father's words, mother's word related to this. Okay. Let me start talking about my childhood, being born, a little bit in my family, and my youth. So everyone is a precious being. Every one of us needs to feel deeply grateful for being born. There is not one person whose birth is meaningless. Moreover, no person's life is his or hers alone. His or hers alone. Heaven, earth, and all things in the universe interconnected through lines of latitude and longitude Peace means that all the energies in the entire world and in the entire universe are in harmony. Therefore, no one should belittle his or her life. We should deeply realize that everyone is a precious being born through sacred workings of the universe. Yeah. So all of us, yeah, being a parent myself and then giving birth to my children. Yeah, this is Sejong, newborn Sejong, my firstborn. This is Sejin, my secondborn. How to say, our parents invested so much. How to say, of course, first is heavenly parents, our own parents. They really, it's not an accident that we are born, something like that. Before, I always complained because my life, I said, oh, it's difficult. One time, I'm so mean. I even not ask God, but I even told my parents. I shouted at them like that. So I asked them, what is the reason why I'm born in this world? It's really difficult. Why do you have to give birth to me? Something like that. I didn't know that, and that was really painful for my parents, for my mom, and for my dad. But I told them those words. It's so painful for them. But like reading this mother's word, we can really realize that all of us, we are born not out of accident, out of those millions and billions of sperms. We are the ones who, become victorious, and we were born in this world. So we're really, in that sense, us being born into this world and to our parents is not an accident at all. There's a divine meaning in that. Okay. Yeah. Excuse us because today we're a bit, how to say, couldn't sleep well. Okay, these are my parents. This is my dad and my mom. Now, whenever I think about them, I miss them, and yeah, I love them. So I wasn't able to get a picture of my brothers and sisters. I didn't have much time to do that. So my dad, he's already in the spirit world. He left when he was just 46 years old. Yeah, and my mom now, she's 59. Yes, this was Sejong together with my mom. My mom was really happy, especially when she was taking care of Sejong that time. We were in Philippines. I gave birth to my firstborn in the Philippines, and my mom was able to take good care of her, and yeah, she really loves Sejong. So my dad is not really very educated. He's not really like smart guy, just into primary, but he says a clever guy and wise man. I should say. He doesn't like seeing injustice around him. So always righteous and, how to say, but I see wherever he go, he always suffer also. Yes. And then my mom, she's very like religious, and I think I get my being religious from her. I saw her praying especially at night. She always pray for us. She go to church, and then I always question her. She go to church, and Sunday she comes back nagging at us if we do something. And then I told her something like, I thought you're going to the church, why you're like that? That's so bad. But then again, later on, I realized those things that I'm, let's say, questioning my parents. So my childhood, I will read pali-pali. I had a wonderful childhood. I used to run to the fields with my cousin, brothers and sisters, climb trees, play hide and seek, catch fish in the neighbors nearby stream, and play mud clay, and many more. So I entered BBC Elementary at age 6 without going to nursery nor kindergarten. However, I learned to read and write both English and Filipino at age 6. As a student, I'm just an average one. I like studying though, but I'm not at the cream of the crop. Yeah, just let's say average, I say. I also like going to church every Sunday and bringing Mother Mary's statue to every house. So our religious background is of course Catholic. Yeah, during this time, like today Easter also. Happy Easter Sunday, everyone. I used to sing like Thursday evening, already 3 p.m. already singing. Call it passion in Tagalog. Singing until Friday. That's the time that Jesus died, 3 p.m. So that we finish. However, I always question why every time, like when we celebrate that Jesus died on the cross, why it feels more sad than if it's really the will of God, why it feels more sad than, you know, it should be a happy moment that Jesus lay his life for all of us. But then why I feel sad, why I don't understand why Jesus had to die on the cross, something like that. So before graduating from elementary school, my father told me I will not go to high school because we don't have money. But that does not hinder me from dreaming. When the cream of the crops were invited to take an exam for the ADF scholarship, I asked my teacher if I can go with my 3 friends to get the exam. So in this picture, this is Father Edward Kelly. He's like a Catholic missionary to the Philippines. He's from Ireland. Yeah, really grateful to him. Like, he really gave hope to many kids in my hometown. Made the he founded that scholarship, ADF. So I took and passed all exams. I and my best friend got the scholarship as well. Yeah, truly, like to say, so from high school until I finished my college, I just was able to survive because of my scholarship. Like if not for him, for this organization, these are groups, and if not for my sponsor from Germany, yeah, I won't be able to go to high school and to college. Like it's not really much, like in a year when I was high school, just like $100 USD, and in college it's like per semester, 1 year is like $200 USD. But through that I survived like this. So I'm also grateful I never met my sponsor in Germany. I don't know who are they, but yeah, but for 8 years they helped me a lot. So I'm really grateful for people in Germany. I don't know who they are, but yeah, hope they're okay. Also in my childhood, the lesson I've learned, my childhood was protected by God, because as we know, not all people grow up to become, some people they die early, some people have accidents and many other things. But here I am in front of you talking, so it must be that God really protected my childhood. I also have inherited my mother's religious life. I just felt that mothers really, especially to their daughters or to their children, really have a big impact like this. So in life, many people help us to achieve each and every part of our dreams, and we must be grateful and always pray for them. Yeah, whenever I think of those people who helped me, even like coming here in Australia, yes, it was never an easy way, but I'm really grateful whenever I look back, whenever I think of those people who helped me, something like that. And I must never give up. This is one thing that I also learned. Yeah, the father is a never give up person. Like this, true parents, true father and true mother, they never give up, even though they persecuted, tortured, ridiculed, many things by people, misunderstood, and many people do many things to them, but they never give up. And here we can see the foundation that they have laid. Also, if there's a will, I think it's a father's word, if there's a will, there's always a way, especially if it is the will of God. Yeah, and then I can overcome every difficulty with God. So every difficulty, like when it's difficult. Before, when I was a Catholic, no, I'm still a Catholic. So I used to go to church, pray there, ask for Jesus' answer for God. So I was able to survive like this. And then, yeah, and I can achieve anything. We can all achieve anything if we give our best effort. Yeah. Moving on to my youth. When we meet someone new, we are always curious about who he or she is. God has the same curiosity for each human being. He is especially curious about the young people, and it brings him great joy when he gets to know them intimately. Why is it? It is because our youth is the most important and beautiful period of our lives. This period should be a time of tranquility as one prepares for the future. The process of growing to maturity is a building block that opens the way to a new era. So yeah, so I want to share some thing about my youth. Yeah, life in uni. In 2005, at the age of 16, I entered Philippine Normal University. So for your information, in Philippines, we only have 6 years primary before. Now they already changed. 6 years in primary, 4 years in high school. After that, we go to uni. So in 2005, even when I was 16, I went into uni. So there, I met W Carp organization in December, the time when there was True Parents UPF World Tour. So yes, I just always reflect that if I wasn't able to get a scholarship, if I didn't study high school, if I didn't go to university, then I don't know when I can, how I can meet true parents in my life like that. That time when I joined CARP, it's just like I told myself, it's just like God is just in time to save me, something like that. Especially in the university, many things there, communism, what to say, many problems. Even the professor said, one of my professors said, what moral to you may not be moral to me. He said it's relative. So we have a big problem now. So if those things are relative and we can just have our own different kind of standard and what kind of world we will make, something like that. So the time when I met True Parents, but that was the time when they went to the Philippines in 2005. I think you have your own, how to say, memory of that. Actually, I wasn't able to join that time. That's the time that I was being witnessed by my spiritual mother. Here she is. Eileen Armia, she's my classmate. And then now she's in Taiwan, blessed with Taiwanese brother. They already have 4 kids. So she's my classmate back then. So I was just, how to say, I just felt like her sincerity, her love for me, her devotion also, like she's so patient. Before I said, I don't want to go. Many times I already rejected her, but she just, how to say, I think she did many conditions. That's why I came. And then also one thing, like I believe that wherever true parents go, they liberate us human beings. Like they not only liberate spirit, but they also liberate people. Like that time after they came, then that's the time that I also joined the church. So I really felt that strongly. Then I became a student full-time in June 6, 2006, and I actively joined every activity in Pasay Top Center World Cup. I joined National DP Lecture Contest, became champion for junior division. During our God's Day 2007, I participated at a 40-day workshop in the summer of 2007. So anybody who is a student full-time, especially in the Philippine context, then you will understand what is a student full-time. It means you stay in the center. You're a student, but at the same time, you have to do your mission. You have to do witnessing, fundraising. Yeah, so you don't have it here, but we have what we call food raising. It's a time when we go to the market and we say, hi, auntie, uncles, we're missionaries. Yeah, can you give any vegetables, any vegetable, any fish, like that. to support us, support our mission, something like that. We're students, we're studying, something like that. What's your mission? Oh, we'll have a workshop this Saturday and Sunday, or we'll have a workshop this weekend, something like that, this end of the month, something like that. And they will give us a lot of big fish. And some people, even if they don't have money, right, but they want to help, so they will give vegetable, eggplant, whatever. And yeah, that's how we sustain our center in the Philippines. That time when I joined, it's like some 60 people inside the center. And yeah, and then DP lecture, I really like the divine principle. So if I'm not really very good in fundraising, wow, witnessing, but something that really attracted me a lot, because we come here also because of love of our spiritual parents and many things, brothers and sisters. But I was really I really like the divine principle, something like that. And then yes, also that time when I was witness, I already told to many people, some people who attended the Sunday service, they already know. Like that time when I studied the principle like every Wednesday from morning until evening. So I have one-on-one with my lecturer, and then I can give my lecturer any question that I have. And that time when we have like to conclude the chapter 16, we went to a workshop, 2-day or 3-day workshop in Tanay Rizal, now IPLC. That morning when they're going to proclaim to us that true parents are the Messiah, something like that, in the morning, like from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. That whole morning, I was just crying and crying when they talk about father's life. I was just crying, and just when I think about it, I still like, how to say, I just don't understand why they are torturing true father, why they need to hang him like that. He's back to open his lungs like that, and why they need to stamp on his feet, put some water on his mouth and stamp on his feet, why they need to electrocute him, something like that, why they need to hit him if he sleeps. I just don't understand that time. Like, I just say, what happened to this person? Why they do like that to him? What is his mistake like that? I don't understand. And then that time when they proclaim that the true parent, like father, is the Messiah, and then actually not only father and mother, they are the Messiah. And that's the time that I can realize this is the truth, that it's true for me, like this. It's true, like this. I have that kind of conviction, even though it's difficult. I'm only 16 years old that time, and this is the truth. This is true. They are the ones who, like the divine principle, what is our purpose of our life, the fall, and what's restoration. Like the person who made this one, to reveal all this truth is truly the Messiah. That's why, yeah, that's why I'm saying, even though you don't accept you yourself, every people, I will proclaim to them, to parents, the Messiah, even though for them they are not the Messiah. So for me, for my own life, they are the Messiah because they have saved me for what I could have become. So like this. So then I graduated at that time. I graduated at uni. It's not really easy to become student full time and studying. So many things there, many things, and not easy to share. I graduated that time in 2009, and in 2009, I had a devastating experience of 2 great punches. So I call it 2 great punches from Satan, because it's like one, another one, two. Like, the purpose of that is to really knock me down, to really, how to say, to really see if I will still continue this way like that. That's the time that somebody very, very close to me, that person, yeah, through her experience, I can understand the fall. I can understand what the fall, like that, how to say, Satan, and then Eve, and then how Satan tempted Eve, and Eve, immature, given, something like that. And I was like, it's not my own life, but somebody so close to me, like so very close to me, so close to me, not in heart, in blood, in flesh. That thing happened to her, and I can truly, truly understand what that fall means through her. And then also that's the time when my father died. My father died like he was born 1963. That's 2009. He's only 46 years old. He was like diagnosed with as I said, kidney failure, and it's already late stage. And that time he want just an immediate solution, something like that. He has the catheter here, and then he used to connect to the machine, dialysis machine. And then also after here, and he also had it in his arm. I used to bring him the dialysis machine. I used to stay with him in the kidney center, where people there, they're like screaming and dying because of pain. And that's the time that I realized, and I told to Heavenly Parent, like, Heavenly Parent, actually we only have one life, right? Every one of us, we only have one physical life. And yeah, okay, Heavenly Parent, let me, even though my life not perfect, it's never perfect, but let me just offer this life to you if it's okay with you. So because we don't know when we will go to the spirit world. We don't know what kind of situation. We don't know we will have something accident, our health, whatever, we don't know. That's why I told to Heavenly Parent, Heavenly Parent, okay, Heavenly Parent, I might as well just offer this little life to you, because life is only just one. And then yeah, that's my determination. But that's the same time, because I call it two great punches. That's the time also I just wanna go back home. Like I just said, it's just very difficult. But yes, brothers and sisters, as like our elders have testified many times, I couldn't have survived this life of faith without my Abel. That time my Abel asked me to go to ALT. That time when I was having problem with these two things, and my leader asked me to go for ALT training in Asia. Yeah. And if that time, if I just go back home and help my family, then yeah, I don't know if I can still be here, because purposely those punches were to knock me down, right? And then yeah, this was college days. Yeah, I couldn't survive without my classmate, without my friends. Those treat me lunch, even field trip. Yeah. Yeah. Always think about them. Hopefully I can witness to them also. Yeah, yes, and some ALT leadership training. There's actually Reverend Yutaka. This is in 2009. He must be just like 30 years old, something. It's me. I was only 20. And some of you may recognize some people. This guy's in Cambodia. Mambonat. This one also, Hot Hen. This is our mother figure, Tisalbe. I couldn't also survive without her. She really guided me a lot. Of course, Reverend Yutaka, and then some of our brothers and sisters. And this one, I joined 120 days workshop in the Philippines. This was our pioneering mission in Indonesia. Yeah, in Korea. So after, how to say, in my youth, like if I wasn't guided by God and true parents, I don't know what kind of life will I have, something like that. joining some international conferences in Cambodia and the Philippines, is in Korea, some Top Gun workshop, and this one, our ALT tour in Korea. These are service projects. I really like service projects. So it's in Malaysia, this in Cambodia. We also clean up in India. I've been to India and yeah, to our ALT mission. Also in the Philippines, in Thailand, everywhere. Also joined some, excuse me. Also joining some medical missions. Yes, India, Indonesia. I'm not sure, this must be Yejong Oni's brother. It look like her. And this is our fishing in Kotwai during our ALT time also. As Father said, right? We really have to experience fishing. And anybody who's really, somebody who can really master the sea, it's like, it's representing the spiritual world, right? And we representing physical world. It's a really great training. That's the time I was crying a lot because whole night I didn't get any fish. No, whole night I didn't get any fish. In the morning I was crying a lot. Heavenly Parents, there's so many fish in the ocean. Why can it even get even small little one? Something like that. I cry and cry and cry because, oh my goodness, maybe I'm not enough. I'm not connected to spiritual, blah, blah, blah. After that, I get some barracuda. seven barracudas, just this big. So yeah. So it's really, how to say, this is the fish that we got. It's really good training going into that one. I really like it, even though the second, the third time, the fourth time I went, I have seasickness, I'm vomiting, just feeding the fish. But I really like it. It's a really good training for us young people. So I recommend it highly. Yeah. Indonesia. This one, character education and pure love education. We are also in ALT and in Youth Fed. We're going around everywhere giving lectures. And then this is my guest from the Solomon Islands. He's studying in the Philippines. One of the sponsor of the scholar of the government. Yeah. Then the workshops. These are Top Gun workshop. This is in Indonesia. Yeah, I really like how to say giving lecture. So if there's something that I really want to do, like in my life, oh, that's giving lecture. Like, what to say, I really like it. Like, not it doesn't mean I'm very good in giving lecture, but it's something that I really like to do. Yeah. Okay. Educational tour, in short, fundraising. Okay. So during fundraising time, you also have the time to go around, and yeah, we also have some kind of sightseeing time that time. These some Indonesian members, we're together, and then Malaysia. This one is in Hong Kong. Yeah, fundraising time in Hong Kong, Singapore. This is Macau. This is India. Okay. Important goal in our life. Ladies and gentlemen, our life is not a smooth path. This is because human beings fell. The fall of the original human ancestor did not result in misery only for human beings. God also suffered misery. For this reason, we do not dedicate our lives only to the accomplishment of the ideal world. An even more important goal for our life is to clear away the sorrow and the agony in the heart of God, who is the origin of all life. Thus, when human beings finally attain happiness, then God too will be happy. God and humankind have gone through the course of history in the same situation, pursuing the same goal. As a result of losing Adam and Eve, God has walked the most difficult path, a path that no one could choose to walk. Human beings too have walked this inevitable path of destiny brought about by the fall, always hoping for the coming day of salvation. So this was True Mother's address. The Path of Life for All Humankind, co-founders Andres, Sydney Hilton. Yeah, Sydney Hilton. 24th of April 1999. Yeah, means our life, not only we want to build ideal world where everyone is happy. Yes, that's really good. But one important thing that we must never forget, that God has sorrow and that God has agony. And the person who truly understands God's heart in the real essence is, of course, Jesus, and of course, true parents, like that. And through true parents, we can understand it also in our daily life and our experiences and everything that we're going through. We can connect everything to that. Yeah. So I just like, you see, my parents, they are just simple people. We are not rich. They're just simple human beings. But yeah, I love my parents, but I love them more when I know the principle, when I understand the principle. I miss them every time I go to the mission. And how I wish I always have, I'm always with them. The same goes to my brothers and sisters. Before, we always fight. We even like, wow, punch each other or hurt each other with bad words, until very bad words that can come out on our mouth. But yeah, after knowing the principle, understand that is wrong. And then we shouldn't do like that to each other. We shouldn't hurt each other, and we should not, how to say. So the more I love my brothers and sisters, my physical brothers and sisters, when I go this path. And then yeah, I cannot go to heaven by myself. I'll go there with them, my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters, my relatives, my family, and my friends. And that's the thing. That's the time that we're really grateful that we can live in this time, right? We can go back to the hometown. We can share them the blessing. We can introduce to them to parents, like that. So yes, that's the reason our life, not only we wanna build that ideal world, but we always have to think how we can remove that sorrow of God, agony of God in his heart. And yes, that I said, my parents, they are just simple parents, but I determined in myself that even though I cannot give greatest glory to my own parents, to God or to true parents, because I'm not very big individual, I'm not the best talented best one, something like that, smart one. I always think in myself, and I determine I will not do anything that will shame, that will hurt my parents, like this. Or something like, for example, if I also become like infamous, many teenage pregnancy, blah blah blah, and all those many negative things, young people going astray. If we cannot even give glory to our parents, can we just not give them any shame? Can we not give them any reason to cry and sorrowful and be shameful of others? Something like that. So I think like that. I don't want to give that kind of pain to God and to true parents and to my own parents. So to my fellow youths listening, yeah, please always respect and love your parents. You may not understand it now. Later on, you will understand what they're talking about, why they're, how to say, they're trying to give us advice many times. Oh, okay, almost time. Oh, so make your parents your best friends. So if you have a best friends outside, you tell them every story, blah blah blah. It's like reporting, right? But that's horizontal. If you have your parents, if you have your able, if you have artistic able with you as your best friend, as somebody you can open your heart, they're not only more knowledgeable other, they are the ones who can truly help us, can guide us. keep your pure heart and mind. Yes, we have to keep our pure heart and a pure mind. So one day, Heavenly Parent will give us our spouse, so that we can give our pure heart license to that person, and then never give up. And in Philippines, we say from our national hero, the youth is the fair hope of the future. So we the young people, we are that hope. So yeah, thank you for your kind attention. 감사합니다. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Roa. Wow. That was quite something. That was quite something. I have been working with Roa for the last few months. We meet every week, and I had the opportunity to get to know this, to me, younger sister of love and the bond of strength. And when I really feel if there is a person that can comfort God's heart, that is Roa. She can really, those words that you read, those words of true parents that inspire you, that are like the philosophy of your life, that is actually you. Every one of those statements reflects how you live your life. And I'm very humbled by your attitude. Sometimes one time we were offered a task. No, we were asked to do something, not offered. We are told, do this report in a very short time with no understanding of what it is that we had to do. And so I sat with Roa for many hours. I was whinging from morning to night, and Roa was very humbly just doing the job, getting up, going to feed the baby, coming back, continuing, getting up again, another baby to feed. Something happened at the Peace Embassy, but she never lost her cool. She never lost the feel that, yeah, we can do this. And so she's like, she's small, but she's like a rock. She's like very strong. Anyway, thank you, Roa. That was a beautiful, beautiful testimony. We don't have much time, so I'll leave it to everyone else. Go ahead. Mr. Arai, do you want to share?
Okay, and thank you, Roa. And, such a beautiful testimony, and overcome young age to it's a breakthrough to get scholarship, and also you are really guided by God, and at the school in the uni you could meet divine principle, and after that you become a champion of DP, and you're really really exciting heart, and really cheerful. You're incredible, great, wonderful, personality. And then I think you finally get a blessing with someone brother, and come to Australia. And I think you're one of a really great I think international family, very happy. And throughout the 45 minutes, you are really joyful, crying, and it is incredible. And I think you are all of, I think, family, also your husband, family in the Solomon Island. I think give an incredible, I think, hope, and giving encourage to so many people. And it is one of a great true parents, one of the example of the blessing. I think it's international families, happy, incredible life is giving so much hope to everyone. It is incredible. You are, I think, very welcome to Australia. We really hope God bless you forever. Thank you, Lord, today so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
We actually came to the Unison prayer time. I hope tomorrow we can share more from your testimony. I'll share the screen.
Heavenly parents and true parents, it could have been worse. Sorry, Father, I have so much pride. And it's nothing to do with all those things either. It's our sincerity, our humility, almost all the opposite things to what we have been trying to hide or promoting ourselves to others to show them our good face. Very external from our own inner reality, Father. Anyway, thank you for Rowalyn's amazing testimony. She's a real credible person, Father. Study hard, keep purity, belief in true parents, streets ahead of an old dog like myself, Father, who came from the fallen world with my habits, my proclivities. When I see a pure-hearted person, Father, just so credible, Father, could be blessed to Solomon, brother, and really keep the blessing and make family, just a family of heart. Father, living simply and humbly. Even you are heavenly parents, I'm sure that one day you'll lift up these brothers and sisters to really exalt their tremendous sacrifices in their nation. Brother, anyways, they are a younger sister and they're so eloquent in English and so flexible in so many ways. Their course has been one of great suffering and poverty, etc. Can hardly feed themselves and going without food and basically begging in the streets. But as a result of this incredible cause for Philippine people, you prepared them for a great responsibility. Amazing. They kept their Christian faith in Asia for a special reason and a special purpose, a chosen nation. So amazingly developed their high-tech ability, their English language, their Christian faith, a special people that you have set aside particularly for the Pacific. So we are a blessed people in the Pacific of our Philippine brothers and sisters. Father, PCLC development and also Jenny Mendoza helping us. And we become so dependent on them. There's such a lot of things I could say about the Philippine people, which I have seen, I have observed, I know and understand. I'm in a powerful position to know about the Philippine people in many ways. Father, being there in Palau, Father, and seeing them, they're working hard diligently, their creativity, they amazing to make something out of nothing with even the scraps. This I understand, this I know about the Philippine people. Please bless them and be with them. I hope they can populate the Pacific nations, because that's their mission and responsibility, like Japanese sisters, Father, but this time not by groups, but one by one. Anyway, they need leadership, Father, so I just pray for Reverend Yamada, Greg Stone, and other brothers to give them confidence, Father, in their responsibility. We had a wonderful brother here from their Kone family to be our leaders, so eloquent and so charismatic and so handsome and beautiful. Father, to really testify to our true parents. Father, so thank you so much for them. Father, I met them in Zambia, resilience, to be able to survive in any environment. They've been trained for this mission. Please bless them today, Father, in their great calling. Anyway, Father, amazingly, I can have so much to say about Philippine people and what I experienced about them. Could speak longly about them, Heavenly Parents, and testify to them, Father. Same as the people of Korea, same as our Japanese sisters, American brothers and sisters. Father, so many people, Father, in this era, we've come to understand their attributes and their training, their background. The German people, Father, yes, even them. Father, I pray, please bless them and be with them now, Father, as we join together with them. Here in New Zealand, there are many. Even the brother and sister we blessed yesterday, Angelo and his wife. Amazing connections have been made. What you can do. So anyway, I thank you, Heavenly Parents, that I can be here this morning. I'm the MC today at Parnell. Pray I can recognize my limitation, Father, as an old dog, and promote the second generation and also Philippine people and others as we journey this course, join this very important problem. For Christopher Bradley and also the Hosokawas and others who joined us today. Please be with them, Heavenly Parents and true parents. Be with Kathy, who's going to give a talk today. Oh, at Sunday service. Please be with her, I pray. Anyway, thank you, Heavenly Parents and true parents. Please guide me this morning. Do breakfast and shave and shower and prepare for going to Parnell in good time. To be able to really be the MC and to introduce the songs and follow the schedule and make it meaningful and inspirational, Father, for brothers and sisters. Please guide me, Father, as I be the MC, not to overshadow the speaker or anybody else, but just be your conduit today. I ask and report the Spirit to you, then Jeff Unity Foes who represent the HPHC Oceania Hoon.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. Happy Easter Sunday to all of you. And yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Sunday,
Bye.
everyone.
Happy Easter.
Rowalyn.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Rowalyn
Okay, everyone.
God bless everyone.
Bye-bye.